our objective. 1, 2, ready, go. Matter, and I will explain and classify each property. Freeze. What does it mean to classify? Yes, ma'am. All the yellow separate colors. What else? Give me a 3. A voice number 3. Really loud. Oh, so you can classify by shapes? What else? What other way can we classify? Follow me while you're telling me. What other way can we classify? Come on. I have some. By what? By living and non-living? Super. Come over and have a seat. Come over and have a seat. Living and non-living. Okay. And then we learned some steps in classifying. How many steps are there to classify? 3. Let's review them. How do we classify? First of all, what do? We look at the object. For instance, the orange. And then step 2 means what? Look at the question. And we ask, is the orange living or non-living? Well, those 2 things are properties. Living and non-living are properties. So, then we have to make an inference. Can we infer something about our orange? Our orange is what? First, a what? Seed was dropped into the, and what do we add to that seed? And lots of, and it grew into a tree. Oh my gosh, is that a living thing? Yeah! All right. So look at our question. Look at our question. Our question is the orange living or non-living? So then we go to step 3 and we decide what our answer is. By the property in the question, and the property in the question is what? Is it living or non-living? And that's what you're going to do today. You're just going to review solids today. Can you remember that a solid is a form of matter that has its own? Yes, shape. Very good. And what are some properties of a solid? Yes, ma'am. Keeps its own shape. What else? Solids. Solids. It keeps its own size. Yes. It can be rough, a solid can be smooth, a solid can be magnetic, a solid can be soft or gritty, a solid can have mass, a solid can have many what? Yes, sir. It can keep its color. Okay, yes, so that is what we are going to be talking about today. Now remember, should we be safe while we are exploring our properties of our solids? Yes. When we are exploring our properties of our solids, do we use our senses, yes or no? Yes. What are our senses? Our sense of seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, or feeling. Oh my gosh. Today, you can use all of your senses except for one. Tasting. Yes, you may not taste today, right? We will have a day when we taste everything, but it cannot be today. All right. So I want you to look over here. You are going to use your chart. You're going to list the name of your object, yes or no? Yes. And you're just going to do a checklist. You're going to use your tools, your hand lens to make things far away close. You're going to use your magnet to make sure that it's magnetized or not. And can somebody help me with what does it mean to be magnetized? Yes, Because the magnet will stick to what? Will a magnet stick to a screw? Will a magnet stick to a leaf? No. All right. So whenever you choose, and you have salt and pepper and sugar and pencil and foil and paper clips, sticky note, rock, leaf, button, penny, twig, nail, washer, screw, bead, spoon, ping pong ball, and disc. You're going to be exploring all of those. Do me a favor. Choose 5. And then go through each of your, what are these? What are those called?
Property.
Oh, who said properties? Who said properties? Because that is what we are studying today. Let's go to our seats with our partners. You may pull your bag of goodies and you may begin to explore. Now I am going to come by. Clap 3 times. If I am conferencing with a student, will you disturb me? No. If you need help, who will you ask? Ask your friend. Who's listening? Don't forget, choose one object now. Choose one object now. Choose one object now. Pick up an object, write down the name of it, and then answer those questions. Choose an object, write down. Choose an object. Right now, what are you going to choose? Choose one of these objects. This is yours. This is yours. All 3 of you guys are working together?
Yes.
Okay, I'll put this over here.
I choose sugar.
Okay, then let's do sugar. Let's do sugar. And if you don't know how to spell it, all the words are up there, okay? Which one did you choose? Paperware. Maddie, what did you choose? Excellent. It's next. I want you to use your hands now. Let me get you a leaf, Maddie. Don't take it apart. Oh, let me see. Who's going to have to sit out? We have to be safe in science, right? That's it.
Oh, these are 3.
I would have you integrated with them, working with. Very good. Okay. Oh, that is, I want to say this is a rectangle. Oh, yes. And look, let me show you this. If I were to ask you which is bigger, this one or this one? Can you find it? It's tied together in a bundle so it will stay together. Ooh, excellent. What else are you doing? All right. I would like to ask you a question.
I want that. I find something. No, no. No, we're doing sugar. Okay. Sugar, we were eating sugar. So, let's do that. Oh, no. Now we have to sugar. This one is I want to go back in the box.
Ask a friend. Today is Ask a Friend Day. Today is not to ask me. No. No, I'm the facilitator. Spoon? Okay, let me help you.